You are now tuned in to Reckless Discussions. And welcome back to yet another Reckless Discussion with my crazy ass family. So look, we all look cute. We never really coordinate. We never really tell each other what we gonna wear. We never do that shit. But like, look at me and Prince, we matching, and then look at them over there.
Yes.
They matching. Yep.
Giving real denim-y.
Yeah, it's giving denim.
It's giving denim.
And we giving like,
giving denim.
and we giving Ye. You know how Ye
Definitely.
love the, you know.
Okay, yay.
Yeah, so we had to do that.
Okay.
I just wanted to point that out real quick. But this episode is gearing to who we are. We're black, of course. Everyone is black.
Yeah.
She swears she's Nigerian.
I am
but
Nigerian.
I don't know. You know, Ancestry.com lies a lot. So we all grew up black. Before you found out you was Nigerian, we all grew up black. And that is why I want to go straight into the first segment. Black card revoked. Because just because we black don't mean that we do everything black. It's a lot of people that lack black. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Black, okay.
So how about everybody name a movie that they have never seen? A black movie that they've never seen before.
I've never seen Crooklyn.
What?
I know. Black Card revoked. I've never seen Crooklyn.
Really?
Never in my life.
I believe her. I believe her.
Yeah, I've never seen it. We took the picture. Remember that one time?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then Desi was like, yo, that's this giving Crooklyn vibes. You
And I was
yeah.
like, and I posed like, what is
Yeah, he
this?
was like, yeah, but she ain't never tell us right there.
Never seen that. What about you?
I just saw the other day Higher Learning. I'd never
that's
seen
my
Higher
shit.
Learning.
Wait, that's
You like that?
Where have y'all been all y'all life?
I know. But
Right.
the craziest thing about it is, if that movie would have came out right now, you know all those jewels in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Omar Epps.
Yeah.
You had Michael Rappaport. You had
Ice Cube was in there, wasn't he?
Ice Cube was in that motherfucker.
It was
He was
good.
the-
Yo,
he was
Method
the
Man,
advocate.
Busta Rhymes. No, not Method Man. Busta Rhymes was in that movie. Everybody was in that shit. That movie would have been
Damn.
crazy these days.
Oh
I
yeah,
ain't
very
never
much.
see The Color Purple.
You never seen what?
Color Purple.
What you say?
I never seen
I
The
never
Color
seen
Purple.
Color Purple. What you talking about, honey?
I never
So
seen
you
it.
know who Harpo is?
No.
You don't know who Harpo is?
Oh shit! All right.
You don't know Sealy?
No.
You don't see it.
Damn. He lucky
Never
niggas don't
seen
even fuck with
Color
Oprah.
Purple.
All right. What is your?
Yeah.
What you ain't watch?
I watched a lot of like movies like that, but one black movie that I haven't seen was South Central.
See, you ain't seen South Central.
I haven't seen South Central.
Okay. I honestly don't even know
I
what
will-
that is.
Nope. No,
All
I
right.
haven't seen South Central.
I'll do you one better. Name a black food you haven't eaten.
Alfredo.
That's not even a
That is
black.
No,
Italian.
but
bitch.
every black person love Alfredo.
They really.
Yeah,
I don't
but
really
see,
care for
but
it.
that's
what
not
I'm
our
saying.
shit. That's
I mean, you
Italian.
didn't say our culture. You saying a black food, like something that black people eat a lot.
No.
Nah, you know what you mean, like, yeah.
So you like soul food.
So
What
will
about
hookup be?
you?
Will
Yeah.
All right,
hookup
so-
be one?
So like Creole,
I mean, hold it.
black.
I don't like pie, like sweet potato pie,
You don't like sweet
apple
potato pie?
pie. You ain't about to catch me eating that.
Oh my god, I love a warm
I
apple pie
know.
with ice cream.
It's crazy.
I don't like peas.
You don't like peas?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like every black mom, that was like,
Oh, yeah.
like growing up, that was our last thing on the plate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like them now though. Sweet peas, cool. I don't like black eyed peas, and I will never eat them.
Okay.
Ever. I don't like them.
On New Year's, you don't.
No, on New Year's.
You know, that's like the tradition, right? For New Year's. That's like
Tradition
the-
for who? Who started
Yeah.
that?
No, like
Who
the-
started that? Peas?
I don't know who the fuck started that.
What the
Yeah.
mob of peas
No, it's like
started that?
it's
You
the
gotta eat
ham
us?
and the black eyed peas.
I'm good on it.
Okay.
Yeah, you never. That's a
Nah,
whole tradition.
I mean, I
for,
know
like,
it's a
like-
tradition.
It says
but
supposed to
I
bring
mean,
you luck or something
It's
if you
supposed to bring
bring.
you luck, yeah.
Yeah,
like, but
I take my chances.
I haven't had. I haven't had, and I will not eat candy yams. Not
Oh
gonna
yeah,
do
I
it.
don't
what
like
you
those
missing,
either.
bro.
I don't
Not
like
gonna
sweet
do it.
potatoes, candy yams.
I don't know what
nothing.
y'all missing.
gonna
I
do
gotta
it.
have some
These
yams, some
motherfuckers
macaroni.
Crazy.
Not
It's like
gonna do
sweet.
it.
It's like sweet mashed potatoes. Or
I
something,
gotta
right?
have some candy yams and
Maybe a
macaroni.
special person can have me eat some candy
Oh,
yams
yeah,
or whatever
no.
Bow Wow said.
And you know what they always say,
Yeah.
right? Oh, you ain't get the right person to cook it.
Yeah,
no,
no, I
I
don't
done
like
had all
this
the
shit.
marshmallows, all the syrup
Yeah.
that I need. They nasty.
I don't like this shit. It's almost like a damn cereal bar.
It's
I
really
understand.
nasty.
Okay. What's something that every black person that went through growing up that's never happened to you? I'll go first. I never got a beating.
What the fuck?
I've never got whooped. I never got a
I'd
beating.
ass
I've never
whoopings.
got spanked. None of that.
You didn't get smacked not one time.
Sweetie, I've never got a
That
beating in
explains
my
a lot.
life.
Shit.
No, they just prayed about it.
Crazy. Crazy.
No,
No,
when she
I
got
swear, I've
choked,
never got a beating.
You don't say it. They just prayed about it.
But what I'm gonna tell
You ain't
y'all,
never get like a tap, nothing.
probably when I was little, but I've never gotten a beating. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you
Ooh,
this.
child. Got enough of them.
My
shit,
parents,
my ass whipped.
they were very, like, they were disciplinarians. So you know what I'm saying? So my father could look at me a certain way, and I get my shit together. My mother, born and raised in the church, you know that she a buck. I'm good. Like I never wanted to disrespect my parents because I seen how they fucked my brother up.
Yeah.
So I would never.
Okay,
so you know, I had an older sibling that
okay.
was known for getting
That
fucked
explains
up.
it.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
So I would never
that
follow
explains
in those footsteps and get fucked up myself. But
Yeah.
I didn't become bad until I was a teenager though.
Yeah.
And by then
Damn.
I was too old to beat. I was too old to beat by then. They was just punishing me.
Oh yeah, you
So
can't be a teenager.
What's
My
something
mother
black
did.
that y'all ain't never go through?
Oh, I never actually, technically speaking, been racially profiled ever in my life.
Okay.
That's a real thing.
So yeah.
I've never ever felt like profile. Like I never had somebody like look at me or treat me differently because I'm black. Never in my life. I don't even know what that feels like.
Okay, that's cool. Go ahead.
That's a fucking thing, bitch.
Okay, that's cool.
I never been bullied.
I never
In
been bullied.
school.
Okay.
Yeah, I never been
I
bullied.
did. I was. Okay.
It was like this.
Damn, you was,
Like, it
you
was
was bullied?
Yeah, I was bullied for real. It was this little motherfucker named Roger in elementary
Damn.
school. Yes, and he was in every grade, in every class with me through every grade. And so I got in the 5th grade and I fucked him up. But he was bullying me from pre-K to 4th grade. Yo, yes. He was
Damn.
smaller than me. His lips was drier than mine and everything. But he was always cool. And he was always cool with everybody else, but he would only fuck with me because I felt like he knew that I was scared of him.
No, he probably liked you and just didn't know how to
Yeah,
express
I
it.
guess, but yo, he used to like
So,
always bully me,
look at-
pinch me,
That's a
all
good
that
answer.
So
shit.
look at Helga and Arnold.
Oh,
She
okay.
didn't know.
Oh
so,
yeah,
and,
Helga,
and,
yeah.
and,
But
swip
she
and
was
in
swap it.
love with
But she was in
Arnold,
love, had a whole motherfucking closet. I'm like, God dang, this bitch is really
that
obsessed. She weird. Like, but yeah,
Yo,
so just
watched
switch
every
over.
season. I don't
I
even
did.
know all that shit.
Shit.
He said, why you being weird to me?
We ain't had phones and shit. We had to watch Hey Arnold, you know.
See, I watch Hey Arnold.
Rocket Power,
We all watched
all
it.
that
We
shit.
wasn't never supposed to watch and listen. And that brings me to the segment Mama Knows Best. Now everybody got a black mama. Everybody here and
Not
had
everybody got a black
or
mama.
have a black mama, right? And growing up, black moms always want you to feel like they know what the fuck they talking about. So they say little shit that they made up in their life. Like, don't drive with the lights on. You can't drive with the light on or you can get pulled over or you'll get so.
Where does this come from?
Who else grew up scared to drive with the fucking light on?
My mother never drove.
I did.
For the record.
Not me.
Damn.
I know. I didn't have a driving parent.
It was for the record.
I know you ain't the only one with a mother who ain't never
Oh
drive.
yeah, I'm sure.
Look, some mothers just love the bus.
I heard
little
that.
bit.
I heard that.
Listen, they had us allergic to fucking credit cards. Like, remember your mother used to, seriously, like, your black mother or your black parents, your father, whatever,
Yeah.
yo, don't get no credit card. They had us thinking that credit cards were bad.
They were bad.
No,
used
they
to
teach us
fuck
how to
them
be
up.
responsible. Yeah,
Right.
His
How-
credit cards ain't
they used
bad.
to
Not
burn 'em
paying
out.
the fucking bill is
Yeah.
what's bad.
not paying the
bad.
bills
That's it.
bad.
That's
But,
it.
Yeah. How about utilities in our name?
Oh shit! my mother gave
To this, to this
so,
day, it's going on. Like
Yeah, to
Yeah.
this day.
people do that to this day.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie, my parents never did that shit.
I
But
thought she was
yeah.
gonna say, I ain't
No,
gonna lie,
shit.
Ashton, my apartment in Ashton. I'm gonna say, hold up, yo.
No, Rome did that.
No shit.
Hey, yo, hold up, bro.
I ain't do that
What?
part. No, I ain't do that. I
Oh.
thought about it.
You thought about it? Hey, yo.
I ain't do that part though. But no, shit. My mother. I matter of fact, the apartment I was just in, I went to go put the BGE on there, and they like, well, we can't activate until you pay this fee. I'm like, well, what fine or fee? They like, from Lakeisha Jane. I'm like, my mother been dead almost 20 years.
Yeah.
Take that off. They
Take
want
that
them taking
off.
it off. But I'm like, that bitch. God
And
rest my mother's-
look, whole
God
time
rest my
Keisha
mother's
probably
soul.
cracking up
She probably
like,
cracking up, bro.
Got him.
gotcha.
Yo, she
Got
probably
him.
cracking up like she probably turned over and
Yup,
all that. I'm like,
straight
that
in the
bitch,
grave.
like, yo,
Don't say that
That
bitch.
bitch.
yeah, I ain't
Hey, yo,
I've never had that happen
Wowzers.
to me. I know some people though who it happened to. Like literally, and like they be just like Jerome. You be older, 25 years old,
And
ready
then-
to move in. They like, ma'am, sir, yeah, we're gonna need you to run us out money. And then you got call them
And you
disputes
confused
stuff.
as shit.
You know the fucked up part
It's
about
a whole
that,
process
though?
for that.
I
Like-
couldn't even call her and ask her, yo. Like, I wish I hadn't had a few iPhones.
Uh-huh.
Because I'd have been like, why the
Yup.
You gotta pay this debt, man.
Yeah, man, that shit was like $450. I'm like,
And you know what a real black mother gonna say?
What?
Was your ass having an adult? No, so shut the fuck up. That's exactly what they gonna say.
Or you go and pay the shit right. Like my mother did. They're gonna be like, yeah, well, you're not.
You're not.
So yeah, it's
Run me
in
my
your
money.
name. How about also when your black mothers would be like, no closed doors in my house.
Ah.
You don't get privacy.
Oh, see, I
Growing
ain't get
up
that.
black, you couldn't even get no privacy.
We understand it now though.
I know.
Cause ain't nobody who not paying no bills in my house having to do close
I
no
ain't
people
get that.
around.
I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't get that.
My son, for real?
My mother didn't do that
My
to me
dad
either.
was like Steve Harvey on Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Close them damn doors.
No,
he
was
was
like-
encouraging the behavior.
Oh yeah, go ahead, close them. I'm telling you, my son, I let Ash close the door. I mean, he don't never have company. Ash really don't be wanting company and none of that. But now I had to listen at the door because he be on that motherfucking phone.
Yeah.
So yeah, now I just gave myself an idea.
And then we had the locks
Yeah.
on the door with the doors, but you remember the hangers you get from the cleaners?
Oh yeah.
The wire ones?
Put them right in there.
You could pop. Yeah, I closed the door one time. I was watching. I was like 13.
What was you watching,
I
Ron?
was watching a porn. I used to steal my
I figured
father's
you was ready
porn.
to say that. Damn.
Yeah, I used to steal them and put them right back before he come home.
Not
So he
the thick
came.
and beautiful.
So he keep pop the door open, y'all.
How about when you tell your mother, Mom, hungry?
Like, do you got hungry
Do you
food?
want tuna fish? No, I want a tuna fish.
Well, you
then
ain't
you ain't
hungry.
hungry.
You
Don't
ain't
you hate
hungry.
that? Like, bitch, I am hungry. I
Or
just
I'm
don't want no
thirsty.
damn tuna fish.
Oh, I'm thirsty. Drink water.
It was always
I want
the
no
news
water.
for
No,
Or drink
not
your
nah.
spit.
Swallow your spit
Drink
was
your
the one.
spit.
They be like,
Spit,
drink
man.
I'm
your
thirsty.
spit.
Swallow your spit.
Oh my God, that was
What?
the most infamous one. Drink your spit. Like
Nah.
you
That's
drink your
abuse.
spit.
That's
You
literally,
drink your fucking spit.
Well, how-
literally, that's abuse.
How
That is abuse. You're
No, it's
thirsty
not.
and they're saying drink your spit.
How about
Absolutely
something else that nasty ass black mothers did and still do? I never did this shit to my son.
I know what
When
you
they
ready to
wake
say.
up in the fucking morning and their face is dirty and they on their way somewhere, like, don't you ever lick your finger and put that
My
shit in my
mother
face.
Hold on, no, you gotta be
Thank you.
specific.
I
It's
hate
not the
that.
finger, it's the
It's the
thumb.
thumb.
Oh, yeah, it's the
Jessica.
thumb.
It's the thumb for
It's the-
sure.
Don't ever.
My mother used to do
never
that
did
to
that
me.
shit. Mm-mm.
I did it to my son a few weeks ago, and it's so crazy because he was like, "Mom, what you just do?" I was like,
Yeah.
"I was like, what is stink?"
And he
Shit,
was like, yeah.
No, he ain't said a fucking
Oh,
word.
word.
But he was like, "What you just did?"
And it would be the worst if your mother smoked fugs. If your mother smoked cigarettes and she
man.
do that
My
shit,
mother
you'd be
used
like,
to
what the
stay
fuck?
doing that dumb shit, yo. I remember
Yeah.
this. I remember the smell of it right now.
Yep, my mother ain't doing my
Yeah.
father did. Though. My father did though. He smoked cigarettes. too.
Yeah, I hate that.
No, my father ain't. You couldn't smell it on him. But when he used to
Oh
do
yeah,
that
you know
shit,
that shit different. That
man,
bro.
that, like even to this day, my father be trying to kiss me and shit on my cheek and shit like that. Come on, man. Check that out.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead, man.
Look,
Like,
see?
like,
That nigga love you too. That's your father. You
Yeah.
already know. Just like if they took your head off.
nah, I'm good.
Look, all right.
Bitch.
That brings me to our next segment, Black parenting. So how do you feel like your upbringing influences how you parent today? Because we're all parents. Like, do you feel like how you were raised influence how your parental guidelines or how,
Yeah.
you know?
I feel like I was too sheltered as a kid, and I was like hidden away from the world.
Oh.
So I try
Yeah.
to step back, you know what I mean, and be
Mhm.
like, let my son or whatever,
Yeah.
let him, experience some things, like see different things and realize like, no, this shit is just weird.
Because you don't want him to be sheltered.
Yeah, like
So
I feel
it
like when you
affect-
sheltered, you do things because your mother say don't do it. Prime example, growing up black, don't touch that because it's hot. Everybody has touched that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't drink liquor because you ain't supposed to. Everybody done snuck
Yep.
that parent liquor.
And sex. Don't have sex because it ain't
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Don't smoke this cigarette
Yeah.
because
Wish I'd
this
listened.
ain't for kids.
Yep. As kids,
know?
we remember. And did you ever fake like you was ready to smoke a cigarette?
No, I smoked
Did
for
you
real.
ever
Oh,
play?
yeah, girl, they had the candies.
The
Remember?
candy
Yes,
cigarettes.
the candy cigarettes. Like,
I was
why the
smoking
fuck?
for
I
real.
up in there
Yeah, I
with that.
see why I used to do that because you didn't get fucked up.
Why
I
would
tried
they-
that shit if I wanted
See,
to.
why,
Yeah.
why would they even put something like that on
On the market,
Correct.
on the fucking
to make
market.
kids want to
We
smoke?
outside walking around with candy hanging out our mouth, going to
And it had the red tip at.
Yeah,
And it had
like-
the red
Yeah,
tip on the
the
going
bottom.
to the fucking
And it
ice
was like
cream,
like
the ice
5
cream
cents.
truck,
Yeah.
paying
I remember that.
$1.25 for the pack of it.
Yes. Oh, why do they sell those though?
I don't even know.
And the
Candy
candy
cigarette.
wasn't even that fucking good. It was
Candy
the
cigarette.
it was,
Oh, yeah, I remember
it
the taste
was.
right now.
That's
it was
all
just
it
straight
was.
sugar, no flavor.
You know,
It's crazy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, like,
But they sold it.
you know, it's crazy. That's a good question because I never asked that. Like, why the fuck would they?
And
put
they
that
were
in my
called
mouth?
candy
And
cigarettes.
it was for
They was.
kids.
They was.
What the fuck is that
I
about?
think me parenting now, I'm big on like get out the phone, go outside.
Yeah.
Like kids
Yeah.
today, like my son shut his fucking finger in the door because he's so
Oh
focused
my
on the
God,
phone.
yeah.
Like kids today will never know what it feel like just to go outside, just play, no worries, trying to beat the street light. So you
Yeah.
won't get your ass whooped or
That's
get punished
something
and you
else. Yep,
can't
that's
come
something
outside
else.
for 2-3 days.
Yo, my mother
You at the
had
window
this
like, yo,
dumbass
knock on the
rule.
door.
Yeah. But you know one thing about
trying to
your
force
ass,
them to go outside.
one thing about you, when my son slammed his finger in that door, you brought him upstairs and put a regular Band-Aid on that shit
No,
and took
I ain't
your
put
ass
the
out the party, and then he was dripping blood all
I
over
didn't
my
put
fucking
a
condo.
I ain't
I
put
said-
a Band-Aid on
Damn.
there.
I
I
said-
wrapped it up and I told him to apply pressure.
I said, what happened? His thumb looked like it was ready to fall the
See,
fuck
I never
off. I
seen-
said,
I
no,
ne-
this is ER worthy.
Yeah, I never seen. I would put the cold water on there.
Oh, wow.
I never seen that it
Okay.
was open.
Girl,
I
the shit
wrapped
was
it up.
so open.
I remember
seen
you
that
had to
shit.
take
You
his
gotta
nail
tell
off,
me.
remember?
No, they had to take his goddamn nail off, and he talking about, yo, put pressure on it. Put pressure
That's
on
what he
it.
do now. That's what he do now when he closed the door. That
What?
phone in his pocket.
Yeah, you're damn right. That's
You know,
how
and
you
that's
learn.
how you
ain't it?
learn. That's
that
exactly
phone
how
in
you
his pocket.
learn.
Yeah.
'Cause
For
I used to
me-
slam my shit in the door all the time.
Yeah.
Thumb, finger, But the only thing we ain't had phones.
Yeah. You was just
Man,
dumb.
my shit used to, man,
Other things of mine.
Just
hey.
dumb. Just think about
No,
how
I
you
wasn't
be
thinking
rich.
about nothing. No,
Go
it wasn't none of that. I bet his ass won't be on that phone over closing that door now. This nigga double look.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
I try to remember this person that I didn't have is I try to keep over communication. How are you feeling? What do you, cause forever, I feel like I don't even know my mother. No disrespect. But we didn't talk like that. Like, I always wonder, like, let me ask you, cause you have really close with your mother. Like, so like y'all like, used to be like, sit in the house and just talk to each other?
Honestly, yes. Man.
Like, I don't,
If she
I'm
wasn't
not-
still, if she
I'm
wasn't
not
still in
even
her
sure.
car.
I'm just saying, y'all just used to sit in
I'm
the house
not trying to
and
be
talk to each
funny.
other?
I really, I wasn't raised with a mother who talked to me. Like, she was there. I've seen her around, in the house cooking
Not just
music.
seen her around.
I know, around the house, but we never sat down. We never ate dinner together. I don't remember talking to her.
Also,
I
it
swear
wasn't
though.
a lot of I love you. Because remember, I used to stay with y'all. So
Yeah.
Sometimes you would come and stay with me.
And you ain't never seen my mother.
I
You
never
seen her
seen
passing.
it. Seen it in passing or whatever. But yeah, me and my mother, we had talks. We talked to each other about everything. However, sometimes that's still like I was kind of sheltered a little bit. That's why when I became a teenager, I was stealing her car and doing all types of shit.
What
Because I
the
was
fuck?
kinda-
And still ain't get our ass wet.
I was kind of no.
And
I
drove from
owned
another
up.
state.
Yo,
Yup, we moved to Pennsylvania
you
when I
are
was
not.
She
10.
always
Hold on,
fucking
hold on.
Baltimore.
You are
Like,
not
what we
going to
doing tonight?
casually.
I'm coming down. I'm like,
You are not going to
oh,
casually
okay.
say it. She said, yeah, because when she was telling a nice story, she said, yeah, because when I used to steal her car and hold up, yo.
And still ain't get our
What?
ass wet.
Yeah,
But she needed her freedom.
And then,
She got older.
because I was held
Damn.
back from that shit. Like,
And
you
my
know,
house was like the fun lit
Yo,
neighborhood.
her house
Everybody outside.
was the fun
we
house
could do anything we wanted
because
to do.
Dawn didn't give a fuck. So I was like, shit,
I walk
that's
over
what's
there.
up, you know?
Shit, I used to be like that. My mother friend had fucking mice, but we used to do whatever the fuck we wanted over there. I was sleep right there with the mice.
Hey, yo,
The only thing I ain't do is eat.
Look, you smart as shit for that. Look,
Hey,
you
nah,
like,
I'm
shit.
hungry.
Because
That
where,
is smart.
Yo said
where-
we named the mice.
because
Yeah,
where
man,
there are
listen.
mice, there are turds.
Yeah,
and we
man.
know that. And that's also a part of growing up fucking black. So that brings me to confession. I want each of us to go around and tell each other what is something that we let our black kids get away with that we couldn't get away with back in the day.
I'll start.
I'll start for London anytime.
What?
I'll start. I will start.
Wait, I don't know. I don't
Yo,
have an answer.
all
to
right,
that.
She
I'm
said
a-
I'll start for London. Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't even want to hear her answer, Ricky.
Yo, all right. So my mother had me like, it was like my mom used to really be like really big on cleanliness, and she used to always tell me like, if you wear mismatched socks, that means you're dirty. Like that's what she just used to always tell me.
Oh
so
my God.
She used to tell me that. That's
That
why, and
literally
you know how I
stuck
am
with
about
you.
socks.
This
To this
nigga.
day, she put I don't know what it, and it's not a sock fetish. It just be like socks gotta match.
I don't even like taking my shoes off from this. He be like, you wearing those? Like, all right, first of all, chill out, because they my boyfriends. He hate when the back part all the way
And they
up
got
here.
and they
Oh,
gotta
hell
fit,
yeah.
yo. They gotta fit. Like that's just
They
the
gotta fit
socks
and they
gotta
gotta
fit like a
match.
glove, and
They
they gotta
gotta
match.
match.
If
Yeah.
you didn't, you was dirty. That's how my mom
So
had me
that
trained,
literally
man.
stuck with you.
Yeah, to this
Okay.
day.
All right.
So since you had an answer for me, what is this answer?
Okay, yeah, because that wasn't even the question, but
It
it's
wasn't.
all right.
But
It's-
I let my son wear mismatched socks. Like, go ahead, put them on. It's cool. I ain't tripping.
oh,
off
right,
of it.
yeah, you don't
that's
be
what I
tripping,
mean.
but
Like, I
he
don't
don't
be
let
tripping.
his sister do it. Ain't that
Hell
some shit?
no.
All right.
Just kidding.
We in the
Anyway,
we in the
Oh,
same
right.
generation.
right. All right, what is, okay, you want me to tell you something that you let your son to get away with?
Yeah.
Oh, he stomps out the motherfucking room. She'll be like,
Wow.
Kyle Johnson, because that's the name that my mother gave him. Because,
That's the name I gave him.
Oh,
But no. You gave him. She gave him whatever. All
All right, anyway,
Okay.
yeah. She'd be like, Kyle
Yeah.
Johnson, say it one more time. He'd be like, one more time. Period. Like, but he not like, it's like he tests her, like seriously. So she's getting back what the fuck she put her mother through.
Yeah,
Because I remember
I
another
definitely
time when we was growing up and I used to
Well,
stay at her
talk
house.
about-
Excuse me.
What
yeah,
you let him
her
get away
mother
with?
came in the room and her mother was like, "Where your report card?" She was like, "What you mean, sis?"
And I
Her mother
said,
was like, "All right, cool. Take your glasses off."
and I take
Take
your
your
glasses off.
glasses
And take your glasses off, me and London Break get her ass whipped. Why did she try to hit her mother back? Her mother straight threw her down the steps. I
With the
remember
glasses
that.
on?
And we used to watch Belly every night, and we wasn't even supposed to watch that.
Okay, your turn.
Yeah, I used to get fucked up for sure by my mother.
Yeah, for sure.
Your turn.
But it was her mouth.
Your
It
turn.
was my mouth.
Wait,
And my
your
son's
turn.
mouth is
Because
horrible.
Rome got an answer for you, so
Your
go
turn.
ahead.
Yeah,
Rome
I'm
got
gonna
an
let
answer
you
for
speak.
you.
my
That's a
turn.
lot of
Okay,
things, but I
okay.
want to know what
This
you let him
is
get away
I
spicy.
with.
let Ash
See?
get away with.
Oh yeah, let me see. Go ahead.
I let
tries her
Ash
hardest, you guys.
Do the fuck he want.
She just tries. We're struggling moms with
Do
these boys.
the fuck he
Yikes.
want.
I let Ash do what he want. I let Ashton do what he wants sometimes. Like sometimes, and it don't even really be that bad. Like I ain't gonna lie, I do. Sometimes I let him express himself. Like when he's angry, I don't just shut him up. Like when we were younger, My mother, you couldn't talk back. You couldn't say shit back. Once she say something, that's it. That's what it is. It's no explanation. It's no but. Like let you say, but did you just fucking butt me, or did you? Or don't say why. You can never say why. Ask your parents why.
But
I let my son ask me why. I let him explain himself sometimes. Now, if it's something that I say and I don't want to hear nothing else, all right, he about to get the bank. You know what I mean? But sometimes I like to hear what he gonna say. You know what I'm saying?
But that's a generational. That's a
generational thing.
I wish the fuck he would ask me why.
Well, listen though, Rome, it's a generational difference now because when we was a kid, and this is what I always tell people.
She didn't get ass whipped.
Listen though, listen. When we were kids, we wasn't allowed to have personality.
Yeah, we were.
You know what I mean? Whereas now today's kids, because they got phones and all that shit, they're allowed to have personality because they're learning personality.
They're learning shit.
We didn't know personality because it was what our parents said.
Yeah.
And that's what it was.
Yeah, they have several different teachers. Shut up!
We
got several different teachers.
I ain't trying to hear none of that bullshit.
You got your real teacher, then you got the internet teaching out kids, you got fucking Fortnite, you got everybody.
I wish he would say
all of
why.
that shit.
This is random, right? Do y'all remember the Bunny Man? Like, have y'all heard
that? Oh, bitch, yes. Y'all remember the Bunny Man?
It was the Bunny Man and the
Boogie Man.
No,
watching nothing. So, like, in Baltimore, or I'm assuming other places.
Baltimore.
Okay, in Baltimore, it's supposedly. You never heard of Bunny Man, Prince?
Yes.
Okay, it was like a man dressed up as a bunny, and he would be in a white van truck. And I used to be scared to walk home because of the stories about the Bunny Man.
Leon Day Park. Leon Day Park is the park where he always lured kids into the woods, and you never seen him again.
I Googled it today. That was a real story.
No, it is.
I never knew that.
We had one in our neighborhood, but he ain't drive no van.
Oh, yeah, he ain't drive.
He didn't drive. He had a house right across the street from the elementary school.
Okay, well, that's not him.
Shit.
Yep.
But that was a childhood memory, though. Remember that Bunny Man? Wasn't that crazy?
Memory. No, that was crazy.
And I used to be so terrified to walk home.
No, seriously, yeah, I was too, but shit.
Oh,
yeah, I know the
so walked home.
Dang.
I was like, I ain't gonna get my black ass. And just like that, listen, growing up black is what made us who we are today. Do y'all agree?
Yes.
Let's give a little shang, shang, shang.
Shang, 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 shang.
Yes, listen.
No, we had to do like this.
Oh, we got,
Black Power.
1, 2, 3.
Black Power.
Tune in every Wednesday at 7 p.m. YouTube is where you can find this. YouTube only, y'all.
Only.
Yes, and make sure you also listen to Carefully Reckless every Wednesday. I'm renewed for another season, y'all. Y'all clap it up for me.
Right, like a rodeo.
But understand, this is very much different from that because this includes my family. So clap it up for Reckless Discussions and tune in next week.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. And if it's something y'all want to talk about,
excuse me, shit. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You keep wanting to talk.
They already know that.
Shit.
No. If it's something that you want us to talk about,
she just wants y'all to see our corduroys, y'all.
We see it. Y'all want y'all to see my outfit.
It's nice.
Yeah,
it's nice.
And do it for Jess. $1 million, I don't do it for less. Sleeping on me, I'ma lay you to rest. My father told me I'm the best of the best. Guess he's right, man. Just pay me.